Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. As always, be sure to like, share, and comment and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Hey, we want to bring today a story out of Dallas. Well, out of Cedar Hill, which is a suburb outside of Dallas. Shout out to Smash the Topic. I follow him on Facebook and Instagram. You should follow him too, because he have like all the, especially in the Dallas Fort Worth Dallas area, because he have all the latest news. Somehow it seems like he get it before even the news channels put it out. But anyway, this is about a young lady and her encounter with an owner at a chicken spot. So let's get into it again. I'm getting this from facebook.com/smash the topic. SMASHDATOPIC. And it reads, woman asked to wait outside a Cedar Hill restaurant by owner due to wearing inappropriate clothing. Now, when I first saw this, I'm like, here we go again. Young lady, one of our sisters wearing bonnets, flip-flops, Crocs, clothes too little, pajamas or whatever. But let's get into it because, yes, that is part of the story, but a couple of other underlying issues that we need to discuss. So it says a young woman is upset after she went to a restaurant in Cedar Hill Wednesday afternoon and was asked to wait outside due to her clothing being inappropriate. A woman went to Fluffy's Chicken located at 635 Pleasant Run Road, and that's in Cedar Hill. When she walked in, she said she could feel someone staring at her. While ordering, the customer said she heard the owner say, "Next time you come in here, have some clothes on." The girl was dressed comfortably for the heat, wearing a t-shirt, spandex shorts, a bonnet, and some Crocs. Now, you look at the picture, and I'm gonna try to post a picture up here while y'all watching this. It's kind of a grainy picture. But you see a young lady, she's on the phone. She's wearing like black, like I say, spandex shorts. Look like something that they wear at volleyball games, which I don't understand for the life of me. Who came up with these? There's some very perverted people out here in this world, like seriously. Because I don't understand what's the point of women dressing like this playing volleyball. It really isn't, unless you just looking at skin. I'm gonna be honest. When I was younger and went to a little community college out here in the Dallas area, I would go to, volleyball games, college volleyball games. You know what I'm saying? Just to watch the players. I mean, just being honest. It wasn't like I knew the players, didn't like volleyball. It was just because of the stuff they wore. Just, young and whatever. Young pervert, I guess. But anyway, like she got the kind of like volleyball shorts, tights, a black t-shirt, a bonnet on, and some Crocs. All right, so let's continue. She told the owner, "Yes, ma'am," and while waiting on her order, an employee told her she could wait inside. Now out here it's like 90, 100 degrees out here. Summertime is hidden up here in Texas. The owner then proceeded to tell her to wait outside and they will bring her food to her when it is done. After that incident, the customer asked for a refund and said she would never go back due to poor customer service. Fluffy's later took to Facebook and released a statement saying, "Fluffy's Chicken is going viral on Facebook based on my decision to tell a young lady next time she comes in, put some clothes on." The young lady had on men's underwear pulled up in her private area with her bottom cheeks hanging out with the hair bonnet on in a public place. Now, again, let's talk about these shorts again. Now, what she's saying about this and how they fit, I believe it. How many times have we seen young ladies out here wearing these super skin tight shorts, whether they spandex, whether they blue jeans or whatever, and while they walking, they walk in for a while, and every time they stop, they pull them out of themselves. Pulling the shorts, out of themselves because they're too tight and they riding up. I never really understood the concept of looking a certain way, of trying to impress people and not being comfortable. I just don't get it. It's kind of like the high heel thing. You know, you talk to women, they say, man, them high heels be killing their feet, their toes, giving them bunions. But because it makes their calves and their legs look sexy, they put them on and they wear them all day. But when they get in the car, they get home, they, you know, even when they sit down in the office, they taking them off. And I'm like, I don't understand it. I really, especially like the high heels now, I still don't understand. So the younger girls doing the same thing, and then you got some older, you know, some adults to do the same thing. Like they wear these little bitty clothes that you know are not comfortable. I'm sorry. So when she said that it was like all in her private area, they probably were. They probably were, and then I'm quite sure when she stopped the order, she was sitting there pulling them shorts out of her, and that probably ran this woman, the owner, rubbed his owner the wrong way. It said, okay, continue. I have rights to refuse any customer. She ordered, then got mad about what I said, then went on Facebook to bash my restaurant. I knew it was going to happen because this is what people do now. I said what I said. I don't want to see your bottom cheeks out. It's ridiculous how ladies carry themselves in public. I have seen this so many times before on social media. I do not think I was wrong about it. What are your thoughts about the incident? Well, here's my take. In the grand scheme of things, yes, the owner is right. It's time that the women, especially women, if things are going to change, the older women are going to have to check the younger women, and even the men are going to have to stop giving attention to it. I mean, you see it so much to where it's like now, a lot of guys, including myself, I don't even pay attention to it. You see it, keep walking, because it ain't nothing to look. Because to me, it's just, you know, why are you doing it? It's, you know, I got to an age where it's like, I just look uncomfortable. It doesn't make sense, you know. I mean, if you got a nice body and nice to look at, that's fine. But still, that to me. Now maybe the young boys who ain't got no sense, you know, and thinking with different head than us older men do, they might like to look like that and, you know what I'm saying, and gawk at that, but not really me. But yeah, it's like the bonnets. I can't let my daughters or nobody walk out the house, granddaughter, nobody walk out the house with a bonnet on. You can't go in public with me. I don't want you to go nowhere with a bonnet on, whether I'm there or not, but definitely not with me. Pajamas, you know, skin tight clothes. That ain't people talking about. She should be comfortable. But first of all, again, like I said, it's 100 degrees outside. No in hell you want to convince me that black spandex and a black t-shirt with a black bonnet is comfortable. Or this girl just young and just ignorant, because that does nothing but draw heat to you. But again, like I said, you look at the picture, I mean, for public wear, yeah, to me, that's just inappropriate for any youngin'. But then I want to be the devil's advocate right quick. To the owner, yes, you said what you said. You have a right to refuse. What did she say? I have a right to refuse any customer. Well, in all honesty, you did not refuse this customer. You actually took her money, talked about her, and then told her she had to wait outside. Like this is the 1960s, 1950s, I say whatever, before the civil rights, when there were black fountains and white fountains, and if black people wanted to go into a restaurant, the white people took the money, but then the black people had to go around back and wait for them to bring their food. Or to get on the bus, they would hand the money up front and then pray to the Most High that by the time they got to the back, the bus driver didn't take off. This is what you did. And with that, I say the owner was wrong for that. If you want to refuse a customer, you should do like they did. That was a turkey leg hut in Houston. And they have a dress code, and you have some ratchets and some, you know, some whatever, them young ladies getting upset about their dress code. It's their business. If you can't abide by the rules of the business, don't go there. or what's the one in Dallas where the guy, cussed the women out for like twerking on his furniture, and then all these little ratchets got mad because he got cussed him out, told him to sit down and get out of his restaurant. They want to get mad at him. You going to his place acting a fool, and you mad because he said something? This man is trying to run a pristine establishment, and you trying to tear it down with foolishness, with childish foolishness. So again, yeah, she has the right to refuse a customer, but like I said, she didn't refuse that customer. You took her money. What you should have did is say, hey, I'm sorry, I can't serve you with what you got on. I'm gonna need you to, come in with different attire. And then you have some people in the comments, they was upset with her, which I understand. They say, you make sure, but the girl can make choices. She had the right to make any kind of choice she want, the owner and the girl, and they both can suffer the consequences or the benefits for their actions. For every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. So yeah, the owner's in the wrong for actually taking the money, because no, you didn't refuse the customer at all. Now, some people say, well, she should have had a dress code posted up. Let me say y'all something. Our people getting too comfortable being comfortable at everybody else's expense. If you want to walk around the house in volleyball shorts, t-shirt, Crocs, and a bonnet, by all means. But what one person response was, if like what do you call them, people that come in that come in like inspectors, like if an inspector came in wearing that, they wouldn't say nothing. Well, that's a silly comment, because the food inspector would not come in wearing that. They would come in dressed decent, like professionals, and coming in to inspect a professional building. So that was kind of like that comment just didn't fit. But anyway, I would like to know what you think. Like I said, the girl, yeah, she should have wore something better, and that's fine. But then the owner too, although she did have the right, like she said, to refuse it, she didn't refuse it because she took the money. But the girl got a refund and left, which to me, being the devil's advocate, was the right thing to do. Because one, you took my money, now you're gonna make me sit outside? Nah, you messed up your argument when you took my money. You should have just took my money, let me sit down in the restaurant, get my food and go. Now, if I come in next time and I'm dressed like this, you got something to say, fine. You need to put your dress codes out on the door. That makes sense too. I mean, you go to 7-Eleven, growing up, when I was going to 7-Eleven back in the day, you see a shirt, no shirt. I mean, you see a sign, no shirts, no shoes, no service. You had to come in looking, you had to come in looking right. And businesses have a right to demand that their customers come in and out, because they got to make sure that all the other customers feel safe, family oriented, and eat in peace. But anyway, tell me what you think about this. Leave your comments below and then share it with the world. And with that, I'll leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.